good friend told me, if you want to find out what is your purpose in this life, you should discover what gives you goosebumps. I said, what? He said, find out what moves you, what type of things move you, what type of things give you goosebumps. I didn't know what gave me goosebumps. I didn't know what inspires me anymore. I had to cut off everything. I had to leave my business partners, leave my friends, leave my relationships, lose a lot of money, dignity, and self-respect at that time. So I got in my car, I packed whatever I could fit in the back of my trunk, and I drove from New York to California in order to find out what gives me goosebumps. I've always wanted to write a book. Always. But I always felt unprepared because I wanted to be successful and then write a book about my success. When I was thinking, what about writing a book was the thing that gives me goosebumps, was not about talking about my successes, was about inspiring people to do the same thing. Because I've always believed there is another way. I've always known that you can take a dream and make it real. It was the first time in many years I had certainty, because I trusted the fact that I'm not going to keep repeating the same mistakes.
Most of us are not doing what they truly want. If you had a magic wand, what would you do? They all give you different answers, and it's almost never, ever what they do now. And that's a shame, that's a real shame. Because nothing ever changes except your certainty in yourself and in what you're doing.
No matter where you are in life, whether you're the top CEO or you're a janitor, if you're not happy with what you're doing, there's no reason in the world why you wouldn't go for your dreams.
All it takes is a mindset. You have to be certain of yourself, you have to do what you want to do, and you have to keep dreaming. You have to keep dreaming.
You got to give yourself permission to search, to find, to discover what that is that gives you goosebumps. And go for it. And if you're not going to do it now, when?
The key is to sustain your certainty. And that, as I share in the book, only comes when you find that truth within you.
You're never going to be prepared. You got to be ready to go. You got to be certain. And the way you maintain that certainty is you find out what inspires you.
And you know what? When you start living and being that person that you want to be, everything else comes together. But first, what you must know is that you are that person you want to be, regardless of what other people tell you. Anybody that knows that there's more to life, but they just don't know how to put it together, anybody that's lost their certainty more than once, my book is for you. My goal is to inspire you to think differently, connect back to your dreams, to share with you that it is possible.